We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Straight ahead, the NFL playoffs begin here on this Saturday afternoon. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Miami Dolphins. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
First carry here for Devon Achane. And that play gets... Nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever. Set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
On 2nd and 10, though, try to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Lacking 18.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Maverick, 6, get it? 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. First and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open man, that's Dante Thornton. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's got that to the rookie wide out from Georgia. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. That is a big-time play for the Steelers.
Ready?
Our pickup of 44 yards. They'll run with Hampton. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That's Hall Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown, Steelers.
Point after, coming up here. It's up and good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 by 6.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because they're worried about him running back in. There is a lot of space open underneath.
His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
19 Lions. 7 Pirates.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
First down.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Dragon, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
They'll look to throw yet again. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession too. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Here's Smith to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. 70 Timberwolves.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Catkin trying to work inside. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From
the 43, here's second and 8.
Here we go. 70 Cracker Lady.
Now they'll set up to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Dolphins 7.
Teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
Warrior, come on. Set. 19 Tiger, 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Back. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw. This one not quite on target. And 2 months, that one falls incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. Nearly a good one. A hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. He'll drop to throw. That's down the field and intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
At the 49-yard line.
Okay, break. 70's number 1. Ready?
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On the 6.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 6.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. Go.
Back to throw. We'll get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down.
Here we go. Set.
1st and 10 at the 30.
A run out of the gun with Achane. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. Spotted at the 45, this is a 55-yard attempt. That one is good. The Dolphins are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
But it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. There's a short one caught by Sanders. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And it's third down.
Rolling right. He'll try to run for it. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on third and 16.
It's a gain of
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A run. This is Hampton. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second, third and 6.
second and 6.
That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Seven Pirates! Dragon 60! Steady!
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. Back's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they are set to start the drive with first and 10.
Check, Bobcat! Check, Bobcat! Here we go. 19, Tiger. 9, pound to 60. Pound to 60. Check out.
They'll start on the ground. It's A-Check. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
2nd and 10.
70, Timberwolf.
They'll throw out of the gun. The throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It's 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer.
Throwing now from the gun. That's taken in by A-Check. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On comes the punter now as he's on to punt for Miami. Fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Okay, break. 2, Panther 11, Panther 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger, 79 Broncos. Warriors.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
Good for a Steelers 1st down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
A gain of 26 yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's the side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Ready.
Shotgun snap, we give it to Hampton. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
5. So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd and 5.
19 Lions. Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18, go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Pass caught right side by Thornton. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
brings up 2nd and goal.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Hampton. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
short run puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is 4th and goal.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They'll go. It's Hampton. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown Steelers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Makes the score Steelers 21, Dolphins 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Get it! 60 Eagles, 60, trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he will dive into the end zone. 82 yards. Touchdown, Miami. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
On the jump. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll find his tight end, McBride. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Back to the air once more on second down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on second down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to third. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Hold the ready. Let's go now. 7 bucks.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Moving to his right. And he did a pretty good job trying to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback the longer you hold on to the ball. But there was nothing there. Good job to the defense shutting that one down.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
At the 11-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Ready, set. Here we go, here we go. 19, Tiger, nice, go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's in! Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this one.
17.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They try to hit him with a screen. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And the Dolphins.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Double pass works to perfection. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 45 yards. He'll get up and spike it, and let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half.
Cup 19, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one caught at the 4. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Bronco switch.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
It's a gain of 10.
19 tight.
First
19
down,
tight.
Steelers.
Let's go. 19.
He'll look to throw. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And he will score again. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown Steelers. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game.
This has to be a defensive breakdown, Mike. I promise you, all week in practice, when the scout team ran this play, somebody on defense accounted for the running back out of the backfield. I can promise you that much, but he's able to leak out and get the ball in space. He does the rest after the catch. They just have to do a better job. They got to get to the sideline and make corrections, because you just can't leave guys at this level wide open for easy touchdowns.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it just past their 25.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this.
And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game.
17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Hold it ready. Here we go. Shot. 70 Lions. 18 Pioneer. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Move. Get up.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Get up. Cougar 19.
Here we go, check it off. Check it off.
They'll look to throw. That one's down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Looking underneath for Achane. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
They'll toss it here to Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That one incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Cowboy 80.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. That's tipped and intercepted. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick six. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
The extra point is up and through, and the Steelers stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Right back to the air following that pick six. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense, and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Oh, a loose football. One of the Steelers has it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery.
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
Come on.
McBride is the motion man. On 1st down, it's Hampton. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
That's to the right side. Up on the side. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Now it is first and goal.
First and goal, Pittsburgh.
Here's a run. And he's got another one. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple of plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Dolphins 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Yeah! He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready, ready. Let's go now. 70 Lions. '79 Broncos. Ready.
Back to throw. The ball comes out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
2 yards. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Check, Panthers. Go.
Another run here with Hampton. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Here's Sanders. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Steelers. No problem there on the extra point, and the Steelers will add one more onto their big lead.
Dolphins 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. Ready, ready.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Now a pitch to Achane. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
'60 Maverick. '60 Maverick. Check out.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one out wide to Achane. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give him a 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
On the carry, it's H.M. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Try again. It's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the Steelers' 28-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Steelers will take over here just past the 30. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. One quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. From the 33, here's second and 8. On the ground, Hampton will start the fourth. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. It'll bring up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Ready?
Don't need much. It is third and inches.
Ready, go!
We'll try to run for it with Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10.
Ready, ready?
They'll go again with Hampton. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Let's go now.
On the ground, Hampton. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Exiting the pocket right. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. And at first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball. And I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one downfield. Taken in by Higgins. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight, they continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To the 35-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. 70 Lions. Go.
Now a give to H.N. heading right. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 1 yard gain.
Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60.
We are in it to win it.
Ready.
He'll start Higgins, who makes the grab. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Greg Delpit. So they're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 26-yard line.
Ready up. Cougar 19. Here we go.
The motion man is Sanders. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
On the give, here's Hampton. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Less than a yard.
Here we go. 19 Tigers. Cougar 19. Go.
Hampton trying to work inside. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs.